What's again, guys? So Donald John 12 Trees here, and this is the first episode of a Southampton's career mode, a Southampton career mode, where I will take his already young and growing side and make them into the Champions League winners in 2 seasons, perhaps, maybe 3. Depends on how well I'm playing and what I'm doing, blah blah blah. So I will skip through all this BS, and I'll get to you in a minute. Right, so we're back, and we have the name done, we have the settings all done, we've downloaded the latest squads, etc. And we're ready to go into this career mode with Southampton. It will all mostly be live, split into parts, if that makes any sense. Probably doesn't. But most of it, like in the transfer windows, for example, I'll be doing all of that live. I will be doing some games live, highlights of games and stuff. So you're not listening to just music all the time while listening to highlights. You'll be listening to me talking about the game. Southampton is the team name. That's a long name to type into a save. I'm going to have to do that once and not like endless times. So we have this usual stuff. Domestic Cup. We want a series round of 16. We can do that. They want us to do that, and then the league objective is to finish in the Euro League. Yeah, we have some scouts, we have the global transfer network to deal with, and all of that jazz. We have 13 million to spend in the transfer window, and we have a very good side. It's 4 stars. We have Rodriguez at 74 rating. He's young, he will grow. We have Adam Lallana, who's slightly older, he's 25, but he's 79 rated. He'll grow. Lambert's old. Now I'm debating whether to sell Ricky Lambert and put in somebody else. Sam Gallagher I won't be using, just for the fact he has no face, and that annoys me. Everybody else really is kind of young and growing, really, apart from the bench and the rest. So I probably will need to invest in a new striker, because that's an area where Southampton lack. It's strikers now. Rodriguez is out for the rest of the season and for the World Cup, which is unfortunate. So we will go and do a little bit of investigation work in the transfer network, and we'll be back when that's done. Right, so we've got some transfer offers here for Ricky Lambert. It's 2.7 from Valencia. He's old, he has quite a bit of wage, 35,000 on wage, and Gaston Ramirez as a transfer offer. Bum, 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 bum. No, we're going to just reject the Gaston offer, because he's one of our best players and he'll grow into the Champions League squad. And Lambert will ask for 3.5. I don't want to get rid of him for less than what I would sell him for in real life, which is about 3-4 million. Looking at his age and stuff, he's just going to decline. And all that. And our scouts have arrived, and they've found some players in England. So we have Phil Jones, Rafael Coutinho, Joe Allen, Rodwell, Azpilicueta, Evans. We're just going to look at strikers, really. Javier Hernandez is an option. He is. He's how old now? 25. 13 million. That's probably all of our wages gone, and our budget gone, and our wages gone. But again, an option there. They've accepted the 3.5 Ricky Lambert. I'm sure you'll go to Valencia because they're a 4.5 star team. That means we're losing Ricky Lambert, and we definitely need to buy a striker. Lambert's gone and stays the sole player in the top right. I need to stop the simulation and look at our inbox. We've got a lot of data from France, Portugal, and England. That's where I set my scouts. Lambert's gone. International management, Portugal. Okay. Who have we got? We've got Rojo, who will send that scout. Perez, who's a good player. Fernandinho, Salvio, Jackson Martinez, Adrian Silva. Eder is a good option. Jackson Martinez, again, good option for strikers. Those are the only 2 in Portugal I was looking at anyway. Adrian Silva, maybe. Sequerin, not really, but we'll scout him anyway. Salvio, yes. And we'll leave it at that. And then in France, who do we have as our striking options per se? Kalou and Gignac, who are older heads, experienced heads, cheaper options, really, to be honest. The only reason why that was bad, the only reason why I sent anybody to France was for cheaper options. Johan Kabay is old. Just throwing that out there. Gonalons is a good player, but maybe not for this career mode. Abdemandur is on loan at Monaco. That's a pain, because I was going to buy him, but nevertheless, we're probably going to have to make a move for somebody in a minute. Probably going to be Eder. I'm not going to lie. Eder is a good player in this game, and in real life actually. He's doing well for Braga. And well, we're going to send an inquiry out for Eder and Jackson Martinez. We have about 16 million to play with here. Any more in England that they found? Maybe Lukaku. Fletcher, Luke de Jong, who's on loan. Michu, Loic Remy, Danny Welbeck. Oliver Giroud. No. Welbeck, Remy. Remy's on loan as well. Aspas, no. Fletcher, he's a tad old and slow. Michu, I don't know. Luke de Jong's also on loan from Gladbach. We'll sim this friendly against Saint Etienne, doesn't really matter to us. We've got Keith Gallagher in as our striker. Because we've got nobody else, it's a 1-1 draw. Doesn't really affect the career mode in any way. Eder inquiry, 14 million they want for him. I'm quite happy to pay that actually for Eder. We'll throw in a full £13 million bid for him. He's only on 40,000 a week, so that's a bit of a steal. If we can get him for that, that means we can spend our wages on maybe some loanies. They want too much for Jackson Martinez. I'm not going to pay that. So it looks like it's Eder, and Eder's going to make his big splash in the Premier League. Don't know who you are, Ryan Sager, but you're not going to play away at Schalke. Let's hope we don't get any injuries during this, because we can't afford any. And Wanyama's injured, as I say that. Pain. That's a bit of a swallow. Braga have accepted the 13 million, and he's accepted his 40,000 a week. He'll be an important first team player, because he is. He's our main striker, and he's out for 6 weeks with a broken toe. Ouch. Just ouch. Has Eder accepted? Has Eder accepted? Has he? Has he? No, I don't know. He's declined. He wants to be a crucial first teamer, which he will be, because I don't see me swapping him out. He's like 80 rated, somewhere around there. He will grow because he's only 25. He has that little bit of growth left. I've got to manage my team here. He has that little bit of growth left, which is good. I've got to stop saying He has that little bit of growth left, which helps. You know, just for purposes of I don't want him to fall behind, so we'll have to buy a new striker when I get into the Champions League or the Europa League. We lose to Dortmund 2-1. They have Dzeko. That's a bold move from Dortmund, buying Dzeko. It's a good move, and it's a realistic one, because I've heard rumours of Dzeko going to Dortmund. So I think we'll just go to our first game until our first game of the season. Eder's 76 rated is going straight in the squad. He will lead the line. He's 6'2", 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. He has around 75 finishing, which is a lot more than in game. 82 pace, that grows. He's a great player to have in your team. Nathaniel Klein will go right back. We have Jose Font and Lovren, who aren't the paciest, but they'll do. Luke Shaw at left back, who will grow insanely over the career mode. Jack Cork, who's there as a stopgap. Morgan Schneiderlin, who again is a good player, and Young, 23. Davis, who I will probably swap out, is getting on. Rodriguez, I won't be swapping out. He's a great player. He's 6'1", 4-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves. That's the only thing that drops him back. Adam Lallana, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Perfect all-round player, probably the star player inside, and then Eder, who is a good player also. And that's about it, really. The rest of the squad is just youngsters and players I don't really care about. I'm just going to throw that out there. I think what we're going to do is play Ramirez wide right, Lallana in the middle, Rodriguez left. is the plan, with Davis on the bench, also alongside Sam Gallagher, who hasn't got the greatest stats to be honest at the moment, but those of course improve over time. And we could just get some loanies in anyway. It doesn't matter really, and loanies will be fine. They've got some stuff here for us. An update from France, don't really care. What we're also gonna do is look into the loan markets, search players, and we're gonna go to the Barclays Premier League and transfer status for loan, and we'll see who's knocking around. There should be some decent players knocking around here. We're gonna go with age, not position. Alex Nimley, no. Ashley Richards, maybe not. Robbie Donnelly, no. There's no one really. Dan Burn is a good option, but no. Reese Wabara, no. Maybe not. Maybe there's no one here just to pick up for nothing and turn them into a good player in one season. Sammy Jasil is pretty low rated, and that's about it. Anywhere else? Bundesliga maybe. Let's see if they've got any players out on for loan. Not really. Hornshoes, not very good. Not very good. No one really. Keep scrolling, keep scrolling. Can't see any names popping out to me. No, not really. So we're going to leave it at that for now. If we get any more players in, and that's the West Brom game. So I will end this episode on that note. I will see you in the first game of the season against West Brom away from home. And apart from that,